Hi, I'm Dr. V. Boykin, former single mom, stripper, felon, now keynote speaker, and two-time author who tells the truth about how to navigate personal and professional challenges. And I'm still here talking about woke stuff. Still. But I have a theory. I want to test it with y'all. I think the reason that it's so hard for DEI, diversity, inclusion, and belonging initiatives to really stick, take hold, and have the impact that those of us from marginalized groups want is because of the would I do it phenomenon. Would I do that? Could I say that? Ooh, could I get canceled? And the higher the propensity to think, yeah, I could probably be guilty of that, or I could say that and mean something else, or I could commit that microaggression, the less likely you are to support it. Nobody supports things that are detrimental to them. How do I know this is true? Well, if you see a terrible tragedy on the news, let's say a horrible event that includes a child, the first thing you're like is, oh gosh, that poor child. Oh gosh, that poor family. That poor mother. And your heart weeps. However, when you hear about a microaggression, somebody being misgendered or the wrong pronoun being used, you're like, would I do that? Could I do that? I could do that and mean something totally different, of course. There's the rub. No one's going to put in place policies long term that they are afraid of violating themselves. Nobody's going to turn and point a finger and say, that is so wrong, when they're afraid they might do it the very next day themselves. So, yes, I'm still here talking about woke things, and it's not because it's good or bad. Y'all, this is a business decision. You cannot sell to me if you don't have someone in the room that understands me, and not just surface level, the nuances. That's why this post is on LinkedIn, because good business acumen requires good diversity of thought, idea, age, ethnicity, all of the demographics. So I'm still talking about woke because I still want businesses to succeed and thrive. What about you?